Went ahead and started going in with my brows, and I'll leave these down below. I've been using these the past couple months from House Laboratories, and they are so bomb. Like, I used two, a darker one towards the outer portion and then a lighter one to feather out the front. And lately I haven't even been like going in with concealers around my brows, but I think today I want to, just because it's Christmas and like, you know, I'm going for like a full glam. Crazy enough, I'm sort of kind of rushing right now as well. I have an appointment at Apple to get my laptop looked at because she been acting real crazy lately, y'all. So it's crazy how today is the first day of my EMIS week, and it literally started acting a fool yesterday. But nonetheless, I'm still pushing through. I'm gonna try to get the content up for you guys, like I said. So just cross your fingers, okay, for me. But yeah, so my appointment is at 5 o'clock, and I kind of want to get there a little early because I don't know what traffic is going to be like. I don't know what their late policy is like either, and I want to get this fixed. So if it seems like I'm rushing, per usual, because I am. So I'm going underneath my brows with this Milk Makeup concealer. I absolutely love Milk Makeup. I'm so mad I lost my LA Girl. I don't know where it is around my house, because sometimes I use that on my lace as well, and honestly I just cannot find it. So I've been using this one like for the past week, and I actually was like, dang, I miss using this. So despite it being like literally less than a week to Christmas, it does not feel like it. Here in Florida, it is so hot outside. It's literally almost 80 degrees in my house because I'm one of those people who don't want to turn the air conditioner on in December. I want to say February, but it's hot. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and with some primer, and I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I love this stuff. Don't get it twisted. I have like 3 more in my kit, so I'm gonna be using this for a minute. And for those that don't prime, I would highly suggest it, just because, especially for your holiday parties and whatnot, you want your makeup to look flawless. And I love that this primer just allows my makeup to sit on top of something versus seeping into my skin, into my pores, into my wrinkles and fine lines. And it just makes everything better. Girl, I got so much glue on the side of my face, and I don't even have time to get it off. Ugh, whatever. That's gonna look so bad when I put makeup on top of it. We don't have time. Let's go in now with concealer, because crazy enough, I went in with concealer first when I was doing my makeup last week, and I loved it. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with concealer, and like I said, I can't find my go-to, which is going to be the LA Girl for concealing in general, just to get, you know, a little darkness on my face or anything that I want to conceal. I'm going to be going in with the next best thing, which is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This stuff is kind of old. The only bad thing I have to say about this product is that when it sits, it starts to separate inside of its container, and I don't really like that. So I'm just going to conceal and not look too closely. Do you guys have like any Christmas traditions? Like, do your family watch movies together, make those gingerbread houses, cookies and things like that? Because I've been thinking, like, I wish my family used to bake Christmas cookies. I love Christmas cookies, but nobody makes them, you know? Like, do y'all make them and decorate them together? I feel like that would be so fun. So next year, I for sure want to host like a Christmas party for me and all my friends, and I just want us to do all the little quirky things that typical people do for the holidays. Like, one thing that me and my friends do on every Christmas, we're gonna do it this year, you guys will see it in the vlog series, is a Christmas trivia. I did it a few years ago with my friend Shad, and we're gonna do it again this year. Now that is actually fun. So you basically just Google typical Christmas questions. It could be about Grinch movies, it could be about Christmas, you know, statistics, like just typical things. And you have to pick your favorite drink, of course. Make sure you're all adults, 21 and up. But yeah, or you could use eggnog, you know, just get really festive with it. And pretty much for every question you miss, you have to take a shot or a sip of your drink. So by the end of the night, we was pretty messed up. Let's just say that, okay? Questions, for example, like, what was the last thing that the Grinch stole on Christmas? The very last thing. Like, the very last thing. And it really just makes you think, like, critically about all the things that we, you know, went through in our childhood. And it's like, dang, I don't remember some over here singing the little songs and like Saint Nick, and it's just really, really fun. So I don't know, I just want this generation to continue to just look forward to things, because that's one thing I do notice is that we all feel the same way when it comes to, it does not feel like Christmas. Like, it does not feel like holidays aren't the same as when we were growing up. And so despite that, I don't want us to feel like we can't still celebrate and set new traditions for the younger generation. Do you buy gifts for yourself on Christmas? Or do you consider that to be like really weird? I don't know. What do you think? Because for me, it's like, I buy myself things on Christmas mainly because I don't like to ask for things, and I don't really buy myself anything year round. Like, that's one of the things that I used to do terribly in college, is I never like treated myself. I want to say before like senior year, I didn't even go on like spring break trips. Like, that just wasn't my thing. So I had to really teach myself, we're going with foundation now, but I had to really teach myself, like, you have to take time for yourself, you have to give back to yourself, you have to treat yourself, because I pushed myself so hard in my academics, in my businesses, and any of my endeavors, and I just never really took that same energy into just trying to make sure that I'm happy and, you know, getting everything that I want. So that's when I started traveling more, and that's also every year for Christmas, probably after my birthday, I would start just saving my money, like putting my money aside and just like buying things that were on my wish list all year up until Christmas, and I would just save it and open gifts on Christmas. So I literally the past maybe 3-4 years have started off my Christmases at my house, and I open up my gifts at my house underneath my own tree, and then I'll go to my mom's and I'll take my mom's and my nieces and, you know, everybody else their gifts. My little brother, I'll take all of their gifts to them and I'll spend the day with them. Telling this to someone like the other day, and they were like, who buys themselves Christmas gifts? And I'm like, I buy myself birthday gifts. Like, is that weird? Is that a weird thing? Because I typically do it a lot, and I honestly would like suggest it. Like, life is about treating yourself and enjoying the ride. Like, if you don't treat yourself, how can you expect anybody else to? So I use the Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. I am just going to make sure that I got everything. It's 4 o'clock now. I wanted to leave here by 4:30 just because I want to be able to like find parking and everything like that. So let's hurry it up, shall we? So I'm gonna go ahead with my brush and start blending this out. Kind of just did like a backwards contour on my nose because I don't want to go in like too harshly there. But I am going to take a foundation stick from Revolution, and I'm going to just kind of dot this. Alright, so I set my face and I've applied my powders. I'm going to go ahead and with my lashes because everything looks crazy. So let me show you how I'm gonna do my eyes super quick. I'm going in with my mascara first. My lashes today, I'm using my own lashes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I actually have this glitter right here, and I know this isn't the time for glitter, but we're going to do just a teeny weeny bit. And so I am just going to be going in first on my eyes. I'm taking my House Laboratories palette. Y'all probably think I'm all over the place, but really, find a brush. All you want to do is go in with a brown in your crease. That's all you want to do, is take a brown and make sure everything is matte in that crease. And I'm taking that down onto my lid area. Okay, I'm actually gonna go in with this Bobbi Brown single, and I'm gonna take this on the outer portions of my eye. Don't want it to be too dark, so I'm going really light-handed with this. That's just creating a little bit of dimension on the outer portion of my eye. It's a Christmas holiday look, so I want to keep it still open and bright and flirtatious. Plus our lashes are huge, so I don't want to do too much. Now I'm going to take a flat shader brush and I'm going to wet that with some spray. Okay? And I'm going to tap that on top of my glitter and just apply this on the inner portion of my eye. But it's giving off like a slight little iridescent. Okay. And then I'm just gonna go in with a clean brush and kind of like clean that off. Patting the excess. I'm just making sure it doesn't fall in my eyeshadow. That's really it. So I was not expecting this to come off like green, and it's crazy because I never used this glitter before, but whatever. It's giving Christmas for sure. I'm gonna be lining my eye, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just line my eye and apply my lashes off camera. We'll be right back, child. Right back. All right, I am definitely out of time. I rushed away my powder, and she's getting a little dry, so hold on. All right, so it's like 4:15, y'all. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to definitely get dressed when I get back. It's gonna be so crazy walking into the Apple store with my face like beat as fuck, but that'll be alright. I wish I could keep my freaking hair rolled up. That's gonna make me mad. Part of me truly believes that I think I'm forgetting my fucking forehead. My lace a little close too, but it's alright. It's okay. Gotta fix my baby hairs. Oh. Alright, we're gonna go in with a teeny bit of blush because what is life without blush? And I'm taking, of course, Raisin by MAC. I am going in with a red lip, so I don't want to do too much. Let's go in with some highlighter. Now for highlighter. For highlighter, I'm going in with two different highlighters. Your girl just found her highlighter collection. Yes, I had an actual collection and I forgot about it. So I'm taking my Sleek Makeup palette. This is old as F. This is the highlighting Cleopatra's Kiss palette. And I'm taking this gold palette from the top. So guys, after returning from the Apple store, baby gonna say I don't have an appointment and I couldn't be seen. So honestly, I just decided it's Christmas time. I don't have time for the craziness. I'm just gonna buy a new laptop. I don't have Apple Care. It's too late for me to get Apple Care. The whole shebang. Just gonna buy a new laptop and call it a day. So to finish off my face, it's been maybe an hour. I'm gonna go ahead back in. I'm using some Milk Makeup powder. We don't want to be dry, but I do want to give a slight brightening effect. It's Christmas time, and I want to be a Whoville. I want it to be really bright. I want to give Cindy Lou Who, like I really just want to give. Bro, I have not worn my fake moles in forever. My mom has natural moles on her face, like all over her body. Moles literally just run in my family and beauty marks. So ever since I started wearing makeup, I used to just put my moles on to match my mom because because she literally has moles in most of these areas. So if you were wondering, then yeah, that's why. And I just feel like it's super pretty. So if you don't like it, bitch, I don't like you. I'm kidding. Not really. Nobody asked you about my moles. Okay, so what I want to do though is I want to add a little bit more of this glitter because I actually started to like it when I left. So I'm just going to spray my brush again. And I'll leave the name of this glitter down below. I'm taking literally the smallest amount. And I just want to go in my inner corner. And the reason why is because I want that to literally pop. So I'm just bringing that down just a little bit so that you can see it behind these big lashes. Truthfully, I've not worn highlighter in a while. So like looking at myself, I don't care for it. I don't know. And by the way guys, my hair turned out amazing, but I kind of don't want a middle part anymore. I kind of want to do like a big flip over. So I'm gonna make my curls really fluffy in a minute. And yeah. All right, so now for the lips. I'm gonna be going in with a lip pencil. I'm gonna take my Ulta Beauty Brow Pomade. This is in dark brown. And I'm going to literally just lightly line my lips. I have to always line them before going in with the red lip. Always. Okay? And now, honestly, I'm gonna go in with two of my favorite red lips. They're old AF. So I'm just gonna leave them down below because, yeah. This first one is in Atlantic City. I don't know why I always remember the name of the shade, but not the actual brand, so I'll leave that down below. Love a good blue-based red because it gives me like Christmas. And honestly, these are the ones that make your teeth super white. Those yellow-based or like, you know, maybe even orange-based reds sometimes make your teeth a little yellow. And then we're gonna go in with the gloss. So I'm actually going to be taking a brush to apply this because I don't want to mess up my lipstick and I also want it to be specific. So I'm gonna take this first on like the Cupid's bow of my lip. I've been doing this and I absolutely love the trick. So just take your gloss and apply it to the actual Cupid's bow, and you guys can already see without like applying gloss to your whole lip, it still just gives that glossy effect, and I really like that. I am going to be applying gloss all over the lip. If I had a regular like glitter, I would even think about doing like a glittery lip, but I know I don't want to apply my green based glitter, this iridescent, on top. This is the makeup, guys. Oh my god, face looks kind of bomb, you know. All right, now it's time for the hair. So I ended up cutting off some of my baby hairs in the front. I think I pulled my wig down too close. I don't know, but yeah. So I'm actually about to get a white tooth comb. So I have my earrings on. I feel like I'm ready for the holiday party. What I want to do first, if you guys didn't see when I put them up, I actually did a TikTok on this, but basically I only used 6 flexi rods because I wanted big, juicy waves. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take my comb and try to find those waves, like on the sections of the flexi rod. So I didn't even go through all the curls. You can still kind of see them. And then I'm just going to separate that in 2 and separate that in 3. And by separating it in the curl, I can keep that type of a look that, you know, I'm going for. So yeah, I'm just gonna separate it and curl it back. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. Comb it out, twirl it. And then I'm gonna take my hands and kind of build up it at the center, but I'm not combing through the ends of the curls, if that makes sense. So I'm building the body up, but I'm not combing through the curls. Then what I want to do is figure out which side I want to actually flip my hair. And I thought I was going for this side because I don't know. I was just in the car and I was like, oh my god, I want to flip my hair, but I didn't know which way I wanted to do it. Nope, we're gonna do the other way. Okay, so we are going to basically just comb out the front of the hair. I'm trying to get rid of my part, and I'm combing it downward. Yeah, this is really just how I get my voluminous hair. The less flexi rods you use, to me, the more volume. By doing it in a middle part or just the opposite of how you would want to wear it, that's going to give you body as well. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and fix my baby hairs, fix my hair with the flat iron. I'm going to put on my outfit and I will be right back, you guys. Well guys, this is the final look, the hair and makeup. I absolutely love how the hair turned out. I had faith, I was optimistic, and this is definitely my go-to holiday look for the year. If I were going to a holiday party this year, I definitely will probably wear this hair and makeup and definitely one of the outfits that you guys will see in my winter lookbook, so make sure you stay tuned for that video. Super duper gorgeous. I love how this turned out. Look really glam. I'm actually about to go and try to take some photos really quick. Let's see how we do. But I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.